The 30-day Excellence Platform trial from CVT will enable you to assess the capabilities underpinning your business objectives and targets, enable you to do this within just a few minutes using our unique wizard and self-assessment logic. You'll be able to generate compelling and credible dashboards and reports to socialize the results and gain buy-in. This short video clip shows you how easily all this can be done without specialist knowledge or training, and will illustrate what your reports and dashboards will look like. Once you are logged into the Excellence platform, you simply select the capability areas required for the assessment. In the example on the screen, you can see the key capability groupings for managing the channel ecosystem. Once capability areas are selected, you just need to indicate your level of agreement or disagreement to the statements that are presented to you. Simply click on the appropriate option stating if you agree, are neutral, or disagree with the statement that's presented to you. The sophisticated logic within the Excellence platform correlates your responses and applies them to priority weightings to formulate an accurate picture of any gaps, weaknesses, and opportunities. Now that we've completed the initial assessment, we can see some of the dashboards, and here we've got the projector dashboard, and we can see of the 33 capabilities that were assessed, 12 of them are considered green, which means they've got a low impact and a low likelihood of failure. 11 of which are red, which means they've got a high likelihood of failing and a high impact of that failure, and 10 are amber in between those. The resultant capability level is initial, which means chaotic, ad hoc, individual heroics, etc. We can see that of the $10 million target associated with these capabilities, 5.4 million is in the red, 2.7 in amber, and only 1.798 is in the green. And the graph on the left hand side also illustrates these different amounts. Here we can see the capabilities, and here we can view by monetary value. What we can also do in this screen is to do some what-if scenarios. If we were to lower the criteria for meeting certain levels of capability, let's say by a factor of 1, we can see here that the reds have dropped to 7 from 11 and the greens have gone up to 21. The red revenue has dropped from 5.4 million to 3.9, etc. And we can view over the items here to see. Also, dropping out of the bottom here are the capabilities that have been removed. So the difference between the 11 and the 7 here. This gives a great benchmarking opportunity both internally across your organization and externally. And we can keep moving the slider to forecast a level, a capability level that we're most happy with. We have defined now, and if we move to 3 and 4, we get to optimized on 4. And we can see all of the capabilities that have been removed from the red area. If you go ahead and do a transformation using the Excellence platform, you will also see the actions that will be required to remove these capability weaknesses, the lead time and the cost, which will then give your return on investment scenarios in the boxes up here. From the projector screen, we can now easily access the dashboard, which is the summary of the assessment that's just been conducted. So by clicking on View Dashboard, we come into the dashboard here, and we can see that the slider that we just looked at in the projector screen is reproduced in the ribbon bar, so that we can use it to formulate our what-if scenarios and also benchmarking live in this particular dashboard. We've got a summary of this project, and we can simply click through on the bars in the bar charts to get further supporting information. And here we can see the key areas within managing the channel, and we can click on the red areas and we can drill through, and we can see that within selection, building the channel coverage model, defining the go-to-market approach, and analyzing the partner data are key areas of capability concern. If you go forward with the Excellence platform and conduct a transformation in this graph, then you would be able to click on the key performance indicators, controls and actions associated with mitigating these risks. And if we click through further, we can see at the bottom level, building the channel coverage model, a clear description of what that means. We can see the likelihood of failing at it and the impact of the failure, and we would be able to click the actions if we did the transformation stage. We can now click the status button, go back to the project status screen, and this is where we can access all of the reports. We've got an Excel report, executive report, which is a full narrative of the assessment, slides and actions. And actions pumps out to Microsoft Project. If we look at the slides, we simply click on the slide option, and the platform now will generate dynamically a PowerPoint slide deck to socialize the findings of the assessment. So here we can see the opened socialization deck, and if we put it into play mode to see it more clearly, we can see that the platform has dynamically created quite a lot of the content to save time building it ourselves. We can see a title slide here. We've got an assessment background with the operational capability level clearly described. We've also got a description of the functional area that's been assessed, and we can see here the key capability areas that need immediate attention. If you go ahead and use the Excellence platform to conduct a transformation project, all of the findings from the transformation project will also be pulled into this socialization deck. So you've got a great socialization tool here that complements the dashboards and the executive reports that we've already reviewed.